Okay, so I want to show you how the kids are going to do their literacy choice board activities. So first they'll need to go to Seesaw, wherever it is that you have Seesaw on your tablet. Sometimes it's over here, sometimes it's down here, and sometimes it's way at the top. It might be in all of the places. So I always find that when the tablet is turned horizontally, so sideways, rather than vertically, that it's easier to use Seesaw. Remember, you want to make sure that up here where your child's name is, that you're on the red apple for Mrs. Anger's class rather than another course like LRC. So always make sure you're in Mrs. Anger's, and then you should see Mrs. Anger's first grade in the corner here. On Seesaw, we have these three buttons that we use. There's Journal, Activities, and Inbox. The only thing that's ever in the student's inbox is their Zoom link and their schedule for the week. Just about everything else is going to be in Journal or Activities. So for this, we're going to look at Activities, and right here we can see the Literacy Choice Board, and it has the date on it for tomorrow, Tuesday, September 1st. So before I begin, if I want to, I can read the directions here about picking an activity, or I can click the play button and listen to the directions too.
Click on the green plus sign to complete this activity.
And as you see, it'll go on for a minute, but I'm right here, so I don't need to listen to those. So I'm going to go ahead and click the green plus sign button to add my response. And then anytime that you're in any activity, if your child forgets what to do, they can click up here where it says View Instructions, and they'll be able to see them again, and then they can even click to listen to them again if they'd like. So for the choice board activities, there are screen choices and non-screen choices. These are the things that the kids are going to be working on while other students are meeting with the teacher in a guided reading group. So right now we're starting off with some simpler activities, and as the year goes on, we'll continue to add to this list for things that students can work on. So for the screen choices are Raz Kids, Epic, and then there's a rhyming game they can play. If you click on the picture, you have to click on the little link part next to it. So if you look at the picture here next to it, there's a little link, and then they can click on the link and it will open a page to take them to that. Now this one asks for a username. If I want to get back to Seesaw, I have to click over here, this little square, and then I can go back here and I can see that it says Mrs. Angers and the apple, which is everybody's password. So if I go back here, I can type in with no spaces, Mrs. Angers, and hit go. And then your child can select their name, and everybody's password is the apple. They also don't need to click through there to go to Raz Kids. They should, I'm going to click this circle button to go back to my main page. They should just have Raz Kids on their tablet, but if they don't, they can definitely get it right through the choice board. Same with Epic. They'll need the class code, which is right here, and they can just click on that link to go to it, and then it will bring them to this page, and this is where they'll need to type in that class code and then to find their name. Okay, so back to the choice board, and then this is a game on ABC, so they'll just click it. They don't need any code, it's just a game. It will load, and then when it's ready, it'll give us a little play button, and they can play the rhyming game.
Rhyming words.
Okay. Now the non-screen choices are all things that they should have in their supply kits. So one is name writing, using Play-Doh to make their words of the week, their sight words, or to make their name, and then using their little letter cards to build words. They can also just read a book that they have at home or read with an adult. Now, if they complete one of these not screen choices, on the next pages over here, they can click on the camera button. They have to click it twice, and then they can pick up their tablet and take a photo with that button there and upload it to the page. It'll let them add a photo of their work right on the page. When they're all done, they need to make sure that they're on this little finger tool here. And then they can move the stars to show, okay, I read an epic and I wrote my name. And of course, I don't expect them to complete every single activity. They should just choose maybe one or two because they'll usually also be meeting with the guided reading group, and that's their time to take their snack break as well. So they're moving the stars to show the choices that they've picked, and then if they did do anything that was non-screen work that they wanted to share, they can add a photo of it there. And when they're all done, they'll click the green check mark to upload it, and then anytime that they're not done, they can click the orange check mark for a draft. So I can click that there to show you what it looks like. And then when they go to their activities, these are the ones that they still need to do, and it'll say finish response. They can also click in progress, and it'll only show the ones that they still need to do. They can also view any activities that they've already done. Okay, and that is our literacy choice board.